By Wesley BrantonWesley Branton, October 26, 2017 at 10:52 p.m. One day ago. RSSYup, ads are super annoying. Trust me, I get it. This isn't one of the websites that's going to force you to whitelist this website or hide content behind expensive paywalls. Sites like those are ruining the free internet. However, please remember that I have bills to pay to keep this website alive and running. I enjoy doing this and spend a lot of time working on this website. The easiest thing you can do to show your support is to whitelist racingclothesline.com in your ad blocker settings. Still don't want to? Then consider donating to show your support. For many decades, Formula One has used the standard side-by-side starting grid formation. However, Liberty Media is considering changing that and reverting back to the format that was used in the 50s and 60s. Copyright Racing Clothesline. The new proposed grid formation would see the front row have 3 cars instead of just 2. The next row would have 2 cars and the pattern would repeat to fit the remaining cars onto the grid. This was the most commonly used formation during the 50s and 60s Formula One, although many tracks had their own unique grid formation. The modern 2-bit starting grid introduced until 1962, but even then was only used at some races, while most used the traditional 3-bit starting grid. It wasn't until 1974 that the 2-bit grid became the standard. The proposed change could promote overtaking by allowing a faster car from the second row to pass between the front row of cars without having to adjust their direction. However, having 3 cars on a single row makes the grid too crowded. It would be chaos at certain circuits like Monaco, which is narrow. This could get pretty dangerous. Copyright Racing Clothesline. While I enjoy the current starting grid, there is a small change that I would like to see. If we had to introduce a change, I'd like to see the rows slightly staggered so that the cars are no longer 2 rows of single-file cars. I feel it would be safer if a car is stalled on the grid, and it would promote overtaking through the middle of the rows, as I described previously. But at the end of the day, I do think that there is nothing wrong with the current starting grid. There is nothing that I feel really urgently must be changed.